I'm KurtSchemers. Every day, fortunes are gained and lost in the financial markets. News, trends, and even geopolitical events shape your financial landscape. Join me and my expert guests right now on Traders Nation. Welcome. You are tuned in to Traders Nation. Thanks for making us a part of your day. We got a fantastic show for you. First off, Dr. Bob Nelson's going to be with us today. Book authored 1001 Ways to Engage Employees. Discussion with him is going to be focusing on how a business can grow their business with their employees. Not going to want to miss that. Plus, earnings reports are out, and they're landing in the market. We have the 411 on stocks that aren't doing so good and stocks that are performing well. You're not going to want to miss that. So we got guests, stocks, news, and a whole lot more. You're not going to want to miss any of that. Stay tuned right here to Traders Nation. We'll be right back.
Traders Nation. Get Pro Online DVD Trader today. Whether you're an experienced trader or just beginning, you'll improve your skills dramatically. Click on the Knowledge Center button to order your copy today. Traders Nation, delivering what you want when you want it. Traders Nation.
Hi, this is Willie Nelson. You're tuned in to Traders Nation.
Hey, Willie. You can catch that interview with Willie Nelson over at TradersNation.com, plus on our YouTube channel, right, Don? Good interview with Willie Nelson, by the way. A fantastic interview, not only with Willie Nelson, but with a lot of other folks, industry titans, okay? Steve Forbes, senators, congressmen, foreign ministers, all kinds of good stuff. As you know, Don, politics kind of drive the markets too. They're tied together. So we had all kinds of great interviews. You name it, we got it. Hey, Don, you know, earnings have been coming out, and certainly some stocks, companies are hitting them. Others, not so good, huh, Don?
Well, some of the stocks that we follow have been hit a little bit, but fundamentally, I've looked them over all this morning. Nothing's really changed.
Sure.
Let's take a look at some of those payer stocks. I mean, look, payers have done well today.
Yeah.
MA, Visa, they've all reported. Western Union has reported.
Sure.
And they're all doing fine. If you take a look at MA, I mean, you know, the stock's been on fire.
Yeah.
PayPal on fire.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go over those. MasterCard, as Don was saying, MasterCard MA is the ticker symbol on that one. Currently trading at $200.54 here today, Don. 1.2 million shares exchanging hands. You know, stock dropped pretty good after that earnings report a couple days ago. And but today, possibly, we're looking at a first day of a reversal. Bring your charts up on this, folks. MasterCard MA. Don, your thoughts?
Well, MasterCard leads the pack insofar as the payers are concerned. So it's between MasterCard, Visa, Square, which, by the way, is another stock that's been on fire, and then PayPal.
Sure.
And then we have some of the others. We have Western Union, which you like, and then we have the Brazilian stocks, PAGS, P-A-G-S, trading in here at around 26 and a quarter. It's down half a buck today.
Yeah.
But the payer stocks are certainly here to stay.
Yeah.
The paying business is expanding rapidly, and these are the companies that have been in there essentially since the beginning.
Yeah.
And there's no place to go when you're accepting credit cards and other payment forms.
Yeah, no doubt about that. All right, MasterCard MA, keep it on your radar. Potentially first day of reversal going on here with MasterCard. Bring your charts up at once again. Hey, Don, let's move on to PayPal since you mentioned it. PayPal, PYPL is the ticker symbol on that one. Currently trading at $83.35. 2.9 million shares exchanging hands so far here today, Don. Just like MasterCard, dropped pretty good after that earnings report. And again, same thing here. Possible first day of a reversal on this once it all settled out, Don. We got potential reversal here on PayPal. PYPL, Don.
Well, profit taking.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Some of these stocks have had a pretty good run. Certainly the four we're talking about here, Visa, PayPal, Square, and MasterCard, they've all had a nice run.
Yeah.
So it's logical that there'd be some profit taking. And by the way, these are, I say it all the time, these are the companies that aren't going away in this business.
Yeah, totally not at all. Payment processing is going to be here one form or another, and certainly these companies that are in the market already are going to carry that payment processing and then also adhere to any future payment processing technology, Don. They're in the market. They're going to do it. That's their livelihood, Don.
That's it.
Yeah, towers. Let's go on to towers. American Tower currently trading at $149.42 here today. Look at that chart on that, Don. AMT, it's up $5 since we spoke about it on the last episode of Traders Nation. AMT, American Tower. Don?
Well, AMT reported they had a great quarter.
Yeah.
And AMT is one of the leaders in the business, worldwide company. And, of course, we've got a few others in the sector. But these are the tower companies, and they're all getting into 5G.
Yeah.
And most of all of these companies that we certainly talk about
Sure.
are REITs. So you have the underlying asset, the real estate, followed by the towers themselves, then monthly revenue generators, and here you have it. And then you have, obviously, expanding businesses, and 5G is on the horizon, and that's another business. It's not going away.
Yeah, it totally isn't. So this one we talked about on the last episode of Traders Nation. Resistance on AMT was at $146. Certainly got above that in a big way, trading at $149.42 here today, Don. AMT, Alpha Mary Tango, Zephonics for American Tower. CCI, Crown Castle, another one in this space, right, Don? They're carrying the data also. Crown Castle International, trading at $110.76. Resistance on this one still at $112.50. We spoke about that last, but certainly this one's just kind of trading sideways at this point. CCI, Don, your thoughts?
Well, you got Crown Castle, you've got American Tower, and look, they're all doing well. Businesses that aren't going away. And take a look at SBAC Communications.
Yeah.
That's another one in the sector, and this is another stock that has been solid as well.
Okay.
So the tower business is a sector that I like, and it's obviously it's going to be around for a long time to come. So somebody's got to carry the traffic, and these are the companies.
Sure, absolutely. Somebody's got to. Just like payment processors, Don, somebody's got to. So these are somebody's got to stocks that we're talking about here today, and certainly those are the ones. Keep them on your radar. Hey, Don, let's move on to gaming. We haven't done gaming in a little while, and certainly WYNN. Let's bring our viewers and listeners up to date on some of these gaming stocks. WYNN's one of them. WYNN Resorts, WYNN, currently trading at $160.16. It just seems like it's drifting along here sideways right now, Don, and trading right below its 200-day moving average, Don.
Well, I followed these gaming stocks for a long, long time, and one of the key things about the gaming stocks you have to keep an eye on is revenue from Macau. And I have a report. I'm holding it in my hand right here.
Yeah.
Macau gross gaming revenue. The gaming revenue itself in Macau was up 10% for the month, and gross gaming revenue for the year is up about 18%. Now, if you take a look at LVS, which is down $2 today, stock trading in here at around $70 a share.
Sure.
WYNN Resorts, WYNN. This is a stock we've been following for a long time.
Yeah.
Stock is down $40 off its high, trading in here around $61. But once again, fundamentally, nothing's changed in the business.
Sure.
And then we have another stock here, MGM Resorts, which is down $1 today. MGM just announced, among other things, that they have done a deal with a UK company for this online gambling business, which is starting to explode.
Yeah.
So MGM, another one I like in this business, $30.05 here today, down $1. Gaming stocks are soft today. I'm looking at them all up here on the screen, and they're just soft today. And, once again, these companies have reported they're making money, they're paying dividends, and the Macau gaming revenue itself, which is key to these companies, is just going up, not going down.
Yeah. Interesting, and one thing that we haven't really touched about a lot here on Traders Nation in regards to gaming is online gaming, Don. Certainly an emerging market. And it makes me wonder how far that market's going to emerge, considering governmental control they want to get their hands on. They want to be able to control gaming at every levels. And it makes me wonder how they can imagine how they can even start to control online gaming, Don. And
well,
the processes
online
involved.
gaming is growing rapidly.
Yeah.
In the state of New Jersey, they're rolling it out right now. Mississippi is rolling it out.
Sure.
And the big boys, now I didn't mention, but the Caesars Entertainment Group, CZR, is another one.
Yeah.
Now, this is obviously a much lower price stock, trading in here at around $10.50 a share. It's
Right.
down $0.50 today.
Yeah.
Caesars Entertainment is another one. Now, they're very heavily involved in the state of New Jersey,
Okay.
and they control four sites in
Okay.
Jersey. But this is another company, Online Gaming.
Okay, there you have it. All right, so keep these on your radar. CZR, MGM, Las Vegas Sands, LVS, WYNN, WYNN. Coming up next, Dr. Bob Nelson. He's going to be with us today. 1,001 ways to engage employees. How do we grow a business and grow employees at the same time? We're going to find out next, right here on Traders Nation. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Steve Forbes, and you're watching Traders Nation.
Welcome back. You are tuned in to Traders Nation. Thanks for staying with us. Hey, Bob Nelson, Dr. Bob Nelson's not with us today. He's going long on another interview with a radio station, so we're not going to be able to have him on. We will rebook Dr. Nelson on another edition of Traders Nation. So, Don, that's great because that gives us more time to get back into some more stocks here today. What do you want to talk about here today?
Well, let's go back to the gaming stocks
Sure.
for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And we talk about when we talk about LVS, we talk about MGM. Obviously, they're the three big guns in the business.
Yeah.
And they're all related to Macau. Now, there are several more that we have to keep an eye on, one of them being PENN National Gaming,
Okay.
which is something, that's a stock we called to our viewers and listeners' attention several months ago. Now, the stock has had a run-up, and this is one where there has been some profit-taking. They just reported a marvelous quarter.
Yeah.
The stock is trading in here at around $31.26, down about 70 cents today. PENN Gaming is a domestic company. They've grown it through acquisitions, and it is a U.S. company only.
Yeah.
And so here we are. This stock, when we first introduced it, was around $25 a share.
Sure.
And here it's sitting around $31. So that's one that you want to keep on the radar. Another one you want to keep a good eye on here is this, now, a little bit of a slow mover, but Boyd Gaming, BYD, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Boyd Gaming is the symbol on that one, BYD. Now, Boyd Gaming is one of the original Las Vegas gamblers, but they also control the Borgata in Atlantic City.
Oh.
And that casino, that hotel casino, by far is the leader in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
So this stock is trading in here $35.71 today, down over $1. All the gamblers are down today. But this is one of the stocks you want to keep an eye on. And then coming out of bankruptcy, I think it was a year ago or so, is Caesars Entertainment.
Sure.
Now, the reason why the viewers and listeners want to keep a close eye on Caesar is what we were alluding to and chatting about before we went to the non-guest.
Yeah.
Where is it? Caesars Entertainment.
CZR. CZR. I'm betting on it, CZR. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
CZR. Now, stock is trading at about $10.60 here.
Sure.
Down, another one down. Once again, the gamblers are all down today. Now, Caesars is attempting to be one of the leaders in the online gaming business. And I did a little research on this online gaming, and one of the buzzwords you're going to be hearing about over the next months and years to come will be esports.
Oh.
There are leagues forming.
Okay.
Yes, just like the NFL and just like the NHL and just like Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
A lot of the big advertisers worldwide have taken an interest in this business, this esports, and they're forming leagues and sponsoring players.
Sure.
And Caesars is one of the leaders right now in that business. And then, of course, Boyd Gaming with their Borgata rollout there in New Jersey is one of the leaders as well. So those are some of the stocks in the gaming business that we want to begin to keep a closer eye on.
Sure.
And read the news releases, take a look at the companies, because this online gaming, esports, that's a wave of the future.
Sure, esports. Hey, nice alternative to the NFL and all the other sports, considering the amount of controversy we've seen on those sports leagues over the last couple of years, Don. So esports.
And before I forget, the NBA has inked the deal with MGM Resorts. That was announced today.
Okay.
I have that right here in my grubby little hands.
Yes.
The press release. The NBA and MGM International inked the deal, and they're going to be able to bet on the NBA games in the MGM Resorts.
Nice.
So there it is.
Wow.
And all these major U.S. leagues, along with the states, for the obvious reason, the revenue.
Yeah.
Look, it's no secret that gambling has been around for a long, long time.
Sure.
And of course, the bookmakers have been booking this stuff. There have been sports books in Vegas for many, many years. But now they're rolling it out state by state, New Jersey being one of the leaders, along with Maryland and Mississippi.
Yeah.
So just yesterday, the NBA makes the announcement that they're jumping in with MGM to try to control it.
Sure, another revenue stream for them. Hey, Don, I know that Atlantic City's not the place to be, right? I'm trying to be nice, right, Don? So, do you see, because you're on the East Coast over there, you're near the Atlantic City, do you see any type of recovery in that area for gambling? What are your thoughts on that?
I do. And look, there was a fiasco in Atlantic City years ago.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember, but there was a $2 billion hotel that opened called the Ravel.
Yeah.
The bottom line is it went bust. Well, it's just reopened with new owners.
I see.
And down the street at the old Trump Taj Mahal,
sure.
Hard Rock has just redid that property and opened. And, of course, Carl Icahn took the Tropicana in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Was in bankruptcy for many years. They've brought that back now. The Tropicana is doing well. So there are some glimmers of, and I'll put it this way, strong glimmers of hope in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
They have brought some operators in that seem to know the business and seem to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Online gaming has now been approved within the state of New Jersey.
Okay.
So the forecast is looking pretty good for Atlantic City again.
Sure. At least brighter again. Because that's going to be a heavy load to get them back up to where they were, if they even can do that, right? That's some hefty lifting. That really is. It's going to take a lot of money. And people have got to find interest back in Atlantic City again, because they've now, since the fiasco that you spoke about, they've dispersed. They're gone. And they got to find ways, creative ways, if you will, Don, to bring those people back into those casinos, back into play. And it's going to be a hefty job for them to be able to accomplish that. But like you said, a glimmer of hope, certainly for Atlantic City. Good information there, Don. Hey, real quickly, Don, hey, I want to do a mention here for Proline Trader DVD, folks. Get on over to TradersNation.com today. You know, when Don and I are talking about charts on the show, we're talking about support, we're talking about resistance, we're talking about moving averages, we're talking about all that. Man, if that sounds Greek to you, you need to get a copy of Proline Trader DVD. Get to TradersNation.com. Click on that More button you see there right at the very top, and you can get a copy of Pro Online Trader DVD. Don, it's like $29.95 plus shipping and handling. We'll ship it out to your priority. It's like $6 or whatever it is, $6 and change. And in a couple days, you can have a copy of Pro Online Trader DVD. Once you get the basics and the fundamentals down, it moves you on to point and figure charts, bullish figure charts, all kinds of stuff. So you can move into advanced, but starts you off real light and easy. Pro Online Trader DVD. Get a copy of it today at TradersNation.com. Hey, Don, how about we talked about data, we talked about towers. What about storage? We got companies that do storage of that data. That's a huge, huge business. All that electronic data's got to be stored somewhere, Don. Where do we put it?
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Funny you should mention it. I've got them all right up here on the screen.
Nice.
Well, the data storage business, for those viewers and listeners who've been watching and listening to our info.
Yeah.
You're right. All the data has to be stored.
It does.
And all of the major companies around the world have to store this data.
Yep.
And these data centers, in many instances, are being custom made.
All right. So on the other side, what we're going to do, on the other side, we're going to shotgun a couple of stocks out that are in the data storage business. Certainly sharpen your pencils up. You're not going to want to miss those. We're going to have those out right on the other side. Stay tuned right here to Traders Nation. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You are tuned in to Traders Nation. Don, real quickly, I want to let everyone know where they can find you. Where are you out there on the World Wide Web, Don?
Well, we've got Don McKelvey at LinkedIn, Google, Instagram, LinkedIn, and what am I missing? Facebook.
Facebook. Boom. Like, share, participate. Get involved, will you, folks? Okay? All right. Same thing for me, Don. Hey, Don, let's talk about, we shotgun a couple of these data centers out. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. Well, we can take a look at. We can take a look at Core, COR.
Yeah.
That's one that I like, and that is a big data storage company. All these companies have to. Many of them are custom building.
Sure.
Data centers for the largest companies in the world, the Microsofts, the Amazons, etc.
Yeah.
It's been a business by itself for a long, long time, but these companies are growing rapidly. Yeah. You've got DLR, which is Digital Realty Trust. Yeah. You've got Core. Yeah. We have, what's the other one? EPR is in $66 a share.
Sure.
That's another one that the listeners can keep an eye on.
Yeah.
And one of the big guns in the business is EQLX.
Okay. All right. Certainly, if you didn't get any of those stock symbols, you can catch it on the rebroadcast of Traders Nation. Don, do you own anything that we talked about here today?
No.
No, I don't either. You need to know any stocks we talked about. They're not buy recommendations or sell recommendations. We don't own anything. We do appreciate you tuning in to Traders Nation today, and we'll certainly see you on the next edition. Have a great day.